Just got back from the machine shop. They got the final bill in the mail for the bore and hone of my block. And bored it 0.35 over for the Wiseco specs. They balanced the rotating assembly, check and clean polished crank, hone small and big end connecting rods, because the Ninja rods and the Wiseco rods, they weren't exactly measured precisely, needed to be fixed. And Magnaflux the block, clean the block. So here's the total right here. Came out to $851.81 for everything. From Revmaster Machine Shop in Orlando, Florida, on Old Winter Garden Road. I recommend them if you ever need some work done on your motor or block. It's a good machine shop. Ay,
Ay,
my God, abuelita.
ay,
Dios mío. It's Wiseco. It's a Ninja Performance. Steel rods. Very strong forged rods and pistons. They're H-beam rods. Wiseco's are, I believe, 91 millimeters, 91.5 millimeters. These are stock Wiseco wrist pins, but I didn't use these. I've used much higher end wrist pins. Got the rod bearings in there, I believe. These are the cranks. My grandma accidentally just dropped this one, so I hope it's not broken or bent. It shouldn't be. This one is turned over. This one's gonna be for sale pretty soon. I'm looking to sell it. It's turned 20 to 10 over, 20 on the rods, 10 on the mains. So if you're interested, hit me up. And this crank is a forged crank, standard size. This one's going in my build, in the Stealth. This is my block. It's a 4-bolt. You can see here. So that's going to be put in there when it's fully assembled together. My builder is on his way now. So I should have this thing fully assembled in like about a week or two. And we got the standard. This came with this block from a second gen. I think it was a 94, 95 VR4. These are the pistons. I believe the motor was said to have less than 50,000 miles on it. So I don't know if you can tell here the condition of them. But it looks usable. I mean, if you want to rebuild your VR4 and you need pistons and rods stock, you don't want to spend the thousands on a forge. Then I got these, the standard size rods. I believe these rods are forged. Also, I believe the second gen motors came with forged rods, so these should be good too. If you guys want those, I got a set of 6 of them in here, so hit me up. So yeah, I plan to run this thing pretty good. I plan to run it hard. It's gonna be a motor to boost. I'm definitely gonna bring it to the track and run it for sure. Um, I need a second car. I need something daily because this car is not gonna be daily ready. So I'm just happy to know I got the fully everything. Everything is fully built. Now it's up to my builder to make sure he does it right. This is the old motor that's seized up. Some mess in here. It's filthy. It's gonna need a lot of work done to it. It's pretty dirty in here. That's an ARC 2 with the MAF. It's a fuel controller. It's a piggyback that I ran into my car. And it goes, that's the line for it right there. And it goes all the way back here into the firewall. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. I'm running aftermarket 680cc injectors as well. This thing was pretty fast when I was running, but I didn't get a final tune with the fuel controller, so I couldn't really tell you how much it was making. That's why I want to ditch it and get Chrome ECU instead. Yeah, it splices into the ECU and runs off this fuel controller right here. It's called the ARC 2. It's basically you can control any size injector up to 1,000 cc's and any type of fuel. Pump gas, 91, 93, I think even E85. I'm not 100% sure about that though. You can tune any kind of fuel, any size injector in about 10 minutes just by, turning the knobs. I just don't like piggybacks and Mitsubishi, they don't get along too much. I'm thinking about just getting a standalone, maybe Chrome ECU. It's a plug and play ECU that replaces this thing. And you can basically tune everything in the car, fuel, everything, maps, whatever. So I might get rid of this too and put this one back and get like a dual pod, one over here and one over here, just two little gauges. All I need is really the air fuel wideband and the boost gauge, and I should be good. I'm running a Hallman manual boost controller, the Pro RX, so that's pretty good. So that's it for the inside. Show you what I got here. This is something else I'm gonna need for the build. This is the cam. This goes in the rear cam bank, and this is a special second gen on the rear, and I'm gonna need that. I was told I'm gonna need this to go on my last rear cam in the back because this one has a special size. Like this is a bolt that goes into there, and like a banjo bolt, and that holds a sensor in that only the second generations have, and my motor's a first generation, so I definitely needed that one. So I got that. I got the IAC. This is a IAC idle air control valve. So this one This I need because my IAC is going bad. I noticed my RPMs were dropping, and I believe it's the IAC. I'm hoping it is. So just got a new one just in case. Hood struts, need new of those. I just got a new AC fan. I got 2 of them. Hopefully I should be cool with that. I'm running 3SX 2-inch radiator, so that with the fan should keep it cool. I'm also running E85, so I would never have to worry about overheating because I know E85 is going to keep it cool. So that's a fact. This is just an extra fan I'm probably going to sell. It's a little slim fan. Don't need it. And I also have this math, but I think it's garbage. It's pretty much garbage. It's a 482 Montero math. It's trash. You know, I'm gonna get a new one. So that's it. It's gonna be my stealth build for 2017. You know, wish me luck and post more videos so you guys know the progress of it. You know what ECU I'm gonna use and how the build goes, but it should be up in another 2 weeks. I want to thank RevMasters for putting together my rods, pistons, cleaning my block, and inspecting it over in Orlando, Florida on Old Winter Garden Road. Until then, peace out. Oh yeah, and if you want to race me, hit me up. Or if you want to ride out and do some meets, just hit me up on Instagram and I'll be down to ride out. My boy has 600 horsepower 97 3000 GT. My other boy is on a build right now. He's gonna be looking to make 700 horses. He got a Dodge Stealth just like mine in black. You can look him up on YouTube, Andrew Gale. He's gonna make some serious power. He got some TD04s that are like really good quality turbos, and he's gonna run E85. If he runs E85, he should be easily able to do 700 or 600. 600, probably make 700 too, but you know he's gonna keep the boost down. And I got another guy with the same turbos that Andrew's running. He's gonna make he made 585 on pump gas to the wheels with AEM standalone. So you know we're pretty mobbed out. You know, we got a solid team, we got a solid crew, so that's for sure. I know you know if you have a DSM or you know an Eclipse or something, you know, hit us up. We'll ride out for sure. We also have another, I think they have like 3 stealths, 4 stealths, 5 3000 GTs out here. You know, we don't do a lot of meets, but when there is, you know, we're down to ride out. So mine's looking clean, needs a wash bad and a paint job, really bad. So